with us while we got our computers and internet connections sorted out. Hopefully this will be better for everybody. Okay, so prior to me restarting, the party had mentioned wanting to take a short rest. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
While everybody else is bandaging up and such, I'm going to be standing guard, wandering around, making sure nothing's coming through any of the 3 doors or up the stairs.
Okay. From the way you're looking at it, the room prior to the hallway that you were standing in is pretty secure.
Also, do we just take one of our hit die and just roll it to heal the...
Yes.
Plus your Constitution modifier.
It should do that automatically, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Okay,
And
did that not roll?
It will even check off the number of hit dice that you have remaining. Or it
Okay,
should.
for sure.
That's pretty cool. So I kind of...
Hey, Luke's actually in. Yay! I'm good now.
I kind of walk up to Adron and I'm like, hey buddy, I know you're trying to look out for us, but maybe you should, make sure you're all bandaged up and ready to go.
Thank you for your concern, but the only damage I've taken so far is punching myself in the face.
I hear that and chuckle quietly from over away.
Striker tries to kind of suppress a chuckle and then walks over to Leonis to check up on him. Everything okay?
I'm fine. I just should really look where I'm going before I walk into a passageway and get attacked by a ghoul next time.
Striker's still trying to suppress a laugh.
And I openly chuckle. And I'm just like, well, I'm not always the most perceptive, but I try.
I think we should all be more cautious as we go through here. I need to make sure that Quibble doesn't fly into any more traps too.
I completely agree.
Okay.
We have to be careful. We don't want to end up like that cleric over there. It hurts to see that.
You guys notice that Ari is a bit shaken. She, let me take care of her hit dice real quick.
I go to help Ari get bandaged up.
Do you think it would be a good idea to take the dead body out of the Temple of Undead God?
Ooh.
We will make sure he gets a proper burial on our way out.
But shouldn't we, move him outside before we go on, in case he's up and walking around when we get back?
That's a decent idea. At least move him from where he was, because you never know. Like, does the room that we're in seem relatively safe?
The room you were in prior to this room right here looked relatively safe to you guys.
I have a theory. If we each take a part of him, maybe he won't be able to be
well, we are not dismembering the body.
Walk or do anything.
I walk over. I put my hand over Striker's mouth. We are not dismembering the body. Can I roll a religion check to see if his?
No, we are not doing that.
I would like to roll a religion check to see if his holy symbol will protect him from being turned.
Go ahead.
Striker just looks confused and is like, wait, that's not how it works?
Let's see. You're reasonably sure that is the case.
His holy symbol is giving him protection from the evil magic within this temple. If we disturb him, I cannot guarantee that it will continue to do so.
Okay.
But I will not let anybody touch this dead body unless we are burying him.
Well, I also
He
have
deserves to
a
rest.
spell that could help if we run across anyone else that's not already protected. It's called Gentle Repose.
Okay.
And yeah, it will protect them for up to 10 days where they can't be raised and they won't rot and stuff.
Perhaps it would be useful or fitting if we were to use that on him, just to ensure, give it a second layer of protection, as it were.
Okay, I can do that.
Can you do that
Jonas
on more? Can you do that on more than one, or is it just like, you know, you cast it once and then it's on that person for 10 days?
I don't think it's concentration. It's probably...
Yeah, it's touch.
Basically, is it concentration, or can you just pop it as more things show up?
Well, it's
I'm
level
trying
2.
to say it in character.
Yeah, so it's level 2. But it's one corpse, and I have to behind
Is it concentration?
2 copper pieces.
No, it's not concentration.
Okay, it just that's basically what Striker's tried to say. It's like, can you do it on more than one person?
Not at a time.
I can.
At a time.
Yeah, the spell is only for one person, but yes, I could maintain multiple of these.
Oh, okay.
But I need copper pieces, 2 of them.
I quickly hand over the 2 copper.
And this isn't one that I have prepared, so it'll take 10 minutes to cast. Pulls out his, ritual book and...
Okay. As he's doing that, then I walk over this way.
Okay. Now,
And I
Adron,
look in the
since you had walked over here earlier as well, you notice a large, both you and Leonis notice a large statue in the back of the room. And written on the wall beside it, it looks like Jareth from the labyrinth. And written on the wall beside it says, "The Goblin King yet lives." And then, also on the wall, you see there's an arrow pointing to the right.
I check for traps in the area. Hello? Hear anything? I see your mic is on.
Yep. Yeah, I don't hear anything from CosmicCandi either. I got the Goblin King reference. I'm hoping I can. It's
Oh.
I was typing something up, that's why I had stopped speaking.
Oh, okay, good. I thought it was the internet breaking again.
Would this be just a straight insight, or can I do a religion check on the Goblin King reference?
You could. I'll let you do either a knowledge, just a standard knowledge check. So I guess wisdom, or I'm sorry, intelligence.
Intelligence, actually.
Yeah.
Knowledge would be intelligence check.
Or you can do religion as well, whichever is going to be your higher.
Also, while he does that, I don't have the hammer anymore in my inventory.
Okay.
Can I? Okay, so Striker decided she's gonna be like the trap hunter, and every time they walk in somewhere, the first thing she's gonna do is look for traps.
I still see it in your inventory, Leonis. It's underneath the dragon chest set.
If it's not magical, she'll find it.
I'm an idiot. I was looking at abilities, not inventory. Yay! Continue.
Did you get it set up under actions, okay?
I'm doing that now.
Okay. Striker, say again what you were doing.
Oh, so basically as soon as the group enters like a new place, she's gonna check for traps. If it's there, she's gonna try to find it.
Sorry, my wife interrupted for a second, so I missed what may have been said about the statue and everything that I've gleaned off of a 12.
You recall that this person was a figure of a fair amount of lore, and from the name, the Goblin King, you know that this person is well revered by goblins. The figure before you is almost elven, with a long hair, tight-fitting pants and clothes. And the thing that strikes you is that, you know, this statue has a very prominent cod piece on display.
Is it trapped?
Can I know that he's also called the Starman?
You can also go that route. So, okay. I should have checked what languages everybody spoke before giving you guys this little tidbit here. So we're gonna go ahead and give it to you. On the wall, written in a script that is familiar to one of you, are the words, "Don't go that way. Nobody goes that way. It will lead you straight to the Goblin King."
Which way is it inferring or referring to?
I think that was the arrow to the right.
Yes, that was the arrow to the right.
Okay. Also, quick Grappler's Hammer question. When it says also grants +1 bonus to attack and damage, does that mean for every single attack, or is that only whenever I call out?
That is every attack. It is cool. Considered a +1 magical weapon.
And then also with the +1d8 radiant damage always?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sweet. So, did I find any traps? Traps everywhere.
You're, let's see, where exactly are you looking, Anne? Can you just pick yourself up?
I'm going to check the statue and the walls or the area near the statue, I guess.
Okay. You do not find anything in this room. Don't find anything in the previous room that you were in either. And again, this is more piles of wood, like an expended campfire was here. You can glean probably that it was set up by the cleric of Grabthar.
All right.
So I relay what I know of the Goblin King, the Starman. Although he was revered by the goblins, I do not think this particular individual was evil, per se.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, okay. And then what do I, so what do I see to my right then? If I'm facing the wall, and what do I see to my right?
A set of stairs leading down.
Leading down, and then there's a room. And Striker already went in the room?
Yes.
Okay, I walk into the room and walk up to Striker. What'd you find?
It doesn't look like there's any traps here. I think we're gonna be okay. Just let me know if you guys want to move forward. I'm gonna go ahead in front of everyone just a few feet so I can check to make sure that we're not walking into anything dangerous.
Okay, and I'm going to point this out right here too. This is actually an archway.
Okay.
So there's no physical impedance there, it's just an archway.
Okay. What is the S and the W?
The S was the statue, the W is another pile of wood.
Okay, cool, thank you.
And then Leonis will notice that Striker's kind of starting to look at him as kind of the leader, I guess. And just kind of like, so what do we do next? But kind of just, she doesn't say it out loud, but she's looking at him like, okay, so what do we do next?
Okay. I continue to look around.
Okay.
When I finish my ritual, I would like to collect some wood from one of the... Well, I guess... Yeah, either pile will do. I just want to collect some wood.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can collect from whichever one. I mean, you're about equidistant.
Okay.
We're all in the one room up top.
Yeah, I'll come to where everyone else is and go, oh, good, more wood.
What do you need the wood for, Quark?
Well, so I've got the firebolt, right? And if it hits things that can burn, then it can set them on fire. So
that's how fire works.
Yeah, but it doesn't work if I try to burn stuff that people are carrying, or, well, it'll hurt people, but it won't set them on fire.
Okay.
But if I bring fuel with me, then I can make my spells more effective.
I guess that makes sense. If you want to go, I would go for it.
Adron quietly moves over to the top of the stairs and waits for everyone.
Leonis looks around at everybody, sees that everything's settled, and walks over towards Adron as soon as I find my character. There's my character.
Do you want me to send Quibble to check out the other direction that we didn't go first?
Do you really want to let Quibble go off on his own again?
I'm going to make sure that he checks everything before he goes through.
I don't think it's safe. We shouldn't split up, especially if he's going to be a long distance away.
If there is going to be a dark heart to this place, it will likely be deeper down. In the darkness, in the underground.
I don't want to split up. I don't want to...
I can always call Quibble back to me.
Okay. Just understand I am protesting this idea. And then I walk over to Adron and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to to start looking for traps again, so yeah.
So should I send him, or do we just want to go on ahead?
I'd say it'd be safer for your bird and for everybody if we stick together and not send your bird on ahead, but that is just my opinion. If you feel like you should send him on, I won't stop you. I want you to make the decision.
Well, I mean, it's not like he can outright die or anything. He just popped back into another dimension and then I can call him back out again.
That's a fair point. If you want to, go ahead. That'd be my guess.
Alright. So I'm going to send him over to here and just perception check that door.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Oh god, where'd he go?
And would it be with advantage because it's visual?
Yes.
Okay.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. They're going to lie through there.
Okay.
Okay. Gonna fly down to here and just land there and perception check around the corner.
Go ahead. This is actually going to check because the light is very dim in here.
Okay.
You see another portcullis in the distance, similar to the other portcullises that you have encountered thus far.
Okay, and nothing in between? We're going to fly over to it and check it for traps.
Thanks, Luke.
Look, it's a fire. And it doesn't look like it's been lit for weeks. Alright. So. You can't see any discernible traps on this portcullis either.
Okay, then gonna try to fly through it.
Okay.
Where are the holes located on these portcullises? Way?
So a portcullis is actually a vertically opening and closing door made of bars.
Got it. Okay. I understand now.
In this room, tapestries lining the wall. It looks like they probably would have been beautiful in their prime, but they have since been clawed, shredded, basically just completely desecrated.
Okay. I would like to go over to the door there and check it out and see if it looks to be trapped.
Are we able to communicate with Quark while he does this, or no?
As long as I am perceiving via my hawk, I do not perceive via my normal senses.
Okay, and Quark, what's the range on your vision and everything?
It is, I believe, 100 feet.
Okay, so you would be well outside of that 100 feet by now.
Ah. Okay. In that case, I guess he's just doing this checking on his own. So, yeah, you can talk to me. I just don't know exactly what he's doing.
Okay. Well, I don't say anything. I'm just gonna watch you as you kind of open your eyes.
Okay.
Does that show the amount of feet quibble? It's not showing it for me.
I don't see a distance.
No. But I think it would be radius, not distance traveled.
Yeah, probably.
It's still not showing it for me. Okay, so you said you're going up to this door.
Yes.
Quibble knows for sure that this one isn't trapped. Somehow,
Okay.
through bird's intuition, it just knows that this one isn't trapped.
Is there any way to open the door as a bird?
Quibble can try, like, flying at it and stuff, but it seems to be holding solid.
Is he able to operate the handle at all?
There isn't really a handle there. From... You wouldn't know this until Quibble got back, but it looks... It's like a push door. Looks like it would open out. I don't do architect stuff, but dang it, I was trying.
Okay. So then going to go...
I think that's right.
Yeah.
It would basically swing down towards the left there.
Closer?
They were the remnant.
I have people cutting out again. I don't know if that's happening for everybody else, or...
I think you're out again.
Oh no, she wasn't cutting out for me
I
that
heard her
time.
just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hearing a word. I'm seeing her mic activate, but I'm not hearing a word CosmicCandi is saying.
Her?
Yeah, same here.
Stand by, guys. I'm gonna try killing the playlist. What about Adron and Quirk?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You were a little robotic.
Adron, are you still hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Okay.
We'll just
Yeah,
experiment.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Okay, so
Apparently, it is my internet that is being a butt because it cut out again.
I could hear that though. You haven't been breaking up for me.
Which is weird.
Internet's
So-
weird.
these tapestries are basically the tenets and faith doctrines of Soon.
Okay.
But they have been well desecrated.
Okay. In that case, he's going to fly.
So everybody who's listening at home via the Twitch channel, I do apologize.
And bring him right back beside him.
I do apologize for all
If
the
he was
technical difficulties.
examining the tapestries, he would be within a 100-foot radius from Quark while examining them. It was only... Unless each square is 10 feet. If each square is 5 feet, that would only be 75.
It's still
So
not
then it's
showing
circle
me
and square.
the footage,
Yeah,
though. It should be showing me the footage.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Literally, 100 feet from where Quark is right now hits the bottom square of the map.
Okay.
So whenever he would have left the room with the wood, he wouldn't have been able to do it. But once he got back into the tapestry room, Quark would have been able to contact him again.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to handle that, but radii, yay.
It's okay. I mean, one way or another, you're able to get the information. It's just going to depend on how long it's going to take you. So Quibble comes back and is able to tell you that this door is stuck.
Okay. So I tell everyone around us.
And you started breaking up for me, Quirk.
Yeah, same.
Okay, good. It's not me, just me this time. Good. Because I didn't hear the thing Quirk said.
We can't hear you.
So it has been communicated to you guys that there is a door there, and the rooms that you have been thus far have been clear to that door that is stuck.
Okay, now is where we have to make the decision. Do we want to go downwards, or do we want to follow the path that Quibble took?
I don't even wait for a response, and I start slowly making my way down the stairs, keeping an eye out for traps and that sort of thing.
There we go,
I
then.
follow Adron.
Follow Adron.
I do so as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna kind of slip by Adron and check traps ahead of him, just because.
Okay.
I
Then
can
let's.
do that because I'm a halfling. Boop.
I pat Stryker on the head as she walks by.
I'm not going very far, just 5 feet.
I still pat you on the head.
I know, but I mean, I let you know, so you're not like freaking out. Communication.
Alright, give me a second to get.
It's another door. Oh wait, it could actually happen. Probably shouldn't joke about doors.
It's gonna take a while for the map to load in for me.
Doors are serious business.
Do we be able to see all these tokens that are like in other rooms?
Yes,
Okay,
because I didn't want to mess with Fog of War.
got it.
And there's no advantage that you guys have by being able to see the map necessarily. Because you don't know what's in a particular room until you actually go into it. So
Okay.
We're not going to get the context or description from the DM until we get there anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just pictures.
okay.
Especially
So
for me, since I don't even have the map. So
I'm going to place tokens.
Boom.
Go ahead and arrange yourselves as marching order would have gone.
I think you may have just
I
downsized
would
the
be
wrong one.
I would be like right behind Adron. So we'd probably be ahead of everyone a little bit.
Unfortunately, I have a
in
Luke
front
on
of
top
John
of me,
Kennedy.
so I can't move
So-
to where I'm.
That's awkward. Hello.
But yeah, Stryker would have been in front of me, and then everybody else behind me. Except maybe Quibble.
Quibble's gonna sit on your shoulder.
No, he's not. He's going to try to, but I'm not letting him land.
Okay.
I need to be able to move.
He squawks at you and then kinda glitters around you.
Oh, sad Quibble.
Luke, I didn't know that about you.
Crap, my mic was muted. Ah.
Why are you so awkward, bro?
For those of you in Twitch, Luke said Luke just really likes a drawn.
There you go.
They should be able to see that portion of the chat. I have that up on.
Okay, yeah, I'm just not sure what scale it is because I haven't taken a look at it. I usually pause like right as we're getting into the stream. So
Yeah, it's big enough that they'll be able to see it.
okay, so all right. So you guys have descended down the stairs into the second portion of this temple. Same thing as before. There's basically what they call witch lights floating in the hallway every so many feet. They provide you with a very, very dim light, but they cast a lot of shadow.
Let's move ahead.
All right. As I said, as we're moving, I'm looking for traps, secret doors, all that.
Yeah, I'm looking for traps.
Okay. So go ahead and move where you would like to go.
Down the stairs. So, is it just like a narrow set of stairs and then a landing at the bottom, or is there like
We're in a hallway.
a lot of room?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a set of stairs with a hallway at the bottom of it. Now,
Yeah.
Leonis, as soon as you move forward and stop,
Oh, come on.
sorry man, it was pre-placed.
Okay.
This specter comes, like, just apparates in front of you, and
Question, didn't the drum move for me? Because I'm just moving behind them.
you guys were moving
Yeah,
at
we
the
would've-
same
if it-
rate.
Yeah. but
Okay,
we
and
were
also
ahead
Striker's in
of
front
him.
of me.
Yeah. A drawn would probably be in front of you because I'm in front of a drawn. But if we went ahead, we should have. Yeah. Would it have
Okay,
hit
so as
us
soon as a
instead?
drawn crosses through this square, the specter materializes.
You're about right there then.
And it makes an attack. Its hands raise and its hands start low, and you can start to see purple energy kind of pooling at its hands. And it launches an attack at you, Adron.
I realize
you are able.
I realize it's made of Kool-Aid, and I drink it before it can do any harm.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, you are able to avoid this attack. Everybody, roll initiative.
Yay! I'm going to suck at initiative again.
Probably not as bad as me.
No, I had the 3. But I rolled 2. +1. Let's roll 1.
Awkward.
Everybody cut out there for a second for me, so I don't know what was said or what Anne's initiative roll was.
No, we're just not fast. We're just discussing
9.
initiative.
I have a question now. Where did the spectral thing show up? Did it show up between me and Adron?
Showed up right there.
You can't see it.
I can't see this.
You guys cannot see it?
She's not in
I
fantasy
Anne
grounds.
cannot.
Okay.
And Anne would have been right in front of me as I was moving.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're gonna leave it as it is right now.
Okay. I just
is-
need to know positioning reasons. Or positioning things.
I understand. So, yeah, it is diagonally up and to right of you as you're looking at the map. Adron is 1 square above you, you are down below him. It is diagonally up
Okay.
right or to Adron's right.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, and with that, see here. Adron, it's your action.
Well, with
No,
it
that's not
having
right.
taken a swipe at me,
Wait, wouldn't it start from the top?
Yeah. Sorry, that was a surprise round. I don't know why it... There we go. Okay. Striker, it is actually your turn.
Really? I
She
only
rolled a 9 for she
Holy
rolled a 9
shit.
for initiative, not 22.
Oh, why didn't it do that?
Yeah. No.
Because she
I
rolled it
definitely
in
did
person.
Not roll that high today.
Okay, 9. There we go. Now, try this again.
Sorry.
Okay. Am I able to see it with everyone standing around there?
You have dark vision?
Nope.
Then no.
Okay. Then I am going to come down over here and perception check that door there to see if it's trapped.
Okay, go ahead and roll your perception. Looks pretty good to you.
Okay. I'm going to check if it's locked.
It appears to be open.
Okay. I'm gonna open it.
Alright. Door is open.
you just don't notice all the rest of us hitting us.
Oh crap, how far did I already move?
You moved around 25, I think.
5?
Yep.
Alright. That is
Yeah, 'cause
actually...
you were 1 square lower. It was... Take into account diagonal. Wait a minute, that's... saying 35 feet.
first diagonal
And
should be
15,
free.
35 would...
Yes.
Where
35?
35. Because you were standing here.
I thought I was standing, just 1 square up from where Quibble is.
Well, I would assume that we all moved down in succession And as Stryker and Ron got to that place that they're currently standing at, they're only slightly behind us, like where Luke and Quirk, like where Quibble, Quirk, and Luke started, and Ari's right there, taking up the back.
Okay. Forgetting about our... Unfortunately. Okay. But yeah, everybody would have bunched up together. By the time you get down there, Quirk, you probably would notice that one of the witch lights is glowing a lot brighter than the others.
Okay. In that case, going to see or sense magic.
You're getting all kinds of magic.
Okay. Am I able to actually cast it on Quibble rather than myself?
Should be able to.
Okay.
Can you pull up the spell and drag it into the chat window for me?
So you're wanting the detect magic spell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing something else.
Yeah, I'm doing detect magic, but I want to cast it on Quibble instead of myself.
Detect magic would originate from you. Quibble is only able to deliver, like, touch spell attacks.
Okay, got it. So then I will cast detect magic on myself.
Okay.
Okay. So that extra bright witch light.
Yeah. It looks... You can almost swear that it just took a swipe at a drawn.
Oh. Okay. I have already used action casting the spell. There's not a whole lot else I can do.
Okay, go ahead and pass your turn.
Then Quibble.
Yep.
If you guys...
Quibble?
No, I was just going to say, if you guys are talking, I can't hear you, but the way you said "and Quibble," you just paused to think. I'm sorry.
Quibble's going around that other room.
Okay. Oh, hold on, guys. I need to use something else real quick. There we go. Adobe, no, not a good time for you to update. PDF that I'm using to describe rooms and such to is not working because Adobe decided it wanted to update.
That's not fun.
I will get you a description of that room momentarily. Holding on. Let's keep this going.
Okay. Then
I don't think you can pass that turn. Okay, so Adron, you're up.
Short sword into the specter, whatever it happens to be made of. And since I have allies adjacent... Oh,
nice!
Nice.
Can short sword hurt a specter, though?
Let's find out.
That is going to hit, of course.
Because I have a plan if it doesn't work.
And that is a critical damage there, 16.
Woo!
Well,
Suck it, Spectre. That's literally what Striker says.
Okay, so you swing at the specter, and your sword can feel it definitely contact slices through it, but you get the feeling that it didn't do as much as you thought it should.
Is like striking water.
Oh.
And that ends my turn, and I have no idea how to pass my turn. Hold on.
Down at the bottom lower left-hand corner of the combat tracker,
Oh, there we go.
like next actor.
also, how much damage should it actually take then?
We wouldn't know.
Thank you.
Not as much, clearly.
Not as
Sam.
much. Okay, let's see, who's up next? Ari is up next. Ari kind of seems to shake out of her revelry here. And she draws her longsword. And she shouts, "Cuthbert, be gone with ye!" And makes an attack. And she is at an awkward angle because of the tight quarters and everything, and she's not able to get a good swing off its thing. Next up is Striker.
I'm going to... Okay, so I'm like right there, right? Like right next to the Spectre.
Yes, it is up and...
And behind me, who's the closest person behind me?
Me.
It would be a drawn directly within melee range of you, like within 5 feet.
I want to backtrack a bit further into the rest of the group. Is there room for me back there? Like, is everybody like right next to each other?
If you move to the back of the group, Striker, you will be taking an attack of opportunity.
You have to go through me and
Well,
Ariadne.
no, I mean, I have a plan for that. I can do that. I can do that.
You could back up the other way as well and get farther away from the Spectre, but you wouldn't be going towards the party.
Or you could step through the door beside you.
That's a good...
Yeah, there was a door to your...
That's a good point. Okay.
So which do you want to do? Do you want to go to the back of the party, or do you want to go through the door?
I don't go in... Okay.
Okay. You're standing basically within that doorway. You're right in front of doorway.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna disengage and kind of slip into the doorway and kind of how much cover I'm gonna get from there, but I can get through everyone kind of slipping by. So I'm gonna do that, I guess. Is that
You just
possible?
go through the door and then back through the other door and be on the other side.
Okay.
I don't want to
What just happened is Stryker took a step back.
having a little trouble.
Stryker took a step back.
Sorry, I didn't hear all that.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. You're a little bit lagged, and so you're giving us sentences after we've already tried to describe to you. So, all right. So what happened is Stryker took a step back into this doorway and tried to open the door, and he's not able to open it. The handle just basically rattles in place. I'm going to count that as your movement for the turn, but you can still take an attack action with your short bow if you'd like.
I'm going to cast True Strike on myself and have that be the end of my turn. For my action.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Next up. The Spectre sees all of this commotion again, and this time it lashes out at Leonis. If I target Leonis.
How about you not and you just leave me alone? Oh, yay. Fun.
Okay, so he again raises his hands, and this purple pulsing energy comes out of his hands, striking you directly in the heart and starts siphoning out some of your life force.
Ah! I scream.
Okay, and that is his turn. Luke.
He says
You
he's
can
going to hold it.
still attack, Luke. You could use your bow against the Spectre. Yeah, it's
Leonis only provides partial cover. It might be, I'm not sure if it's half or 3/4, but
I think it would be half.
So that's only a +2 to its AC.
Just don't hit me.
Just take a we're gonna do this old school. Just take a -2 on your attack.
So down where the underneath the chat, it shows modifier, advantage, disadvantage, +2, -2, +5, -5. Just click the -2 and do your attack roll
normally.
I'll probably not hit.
That is not going to hit. Being cautious about hitting Leonis, you aim a little bit wider and higher than what you need, and the arrow goes sailing well above his head. Okay. Leonis.
Okay, so I get the claws right through me. I see the arrow pass over my head, and I'm getting angry, and I just go, "Be gone!" And I grab the hammer that I just got and swing down on it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. And it wasn't actually claws. He was lifting his hands up into the air, and you saw like purple arcing energy, kind of passing between, and at the central point, it kind of arced.
Well, that happened, and then I screamed, and then I got sad, and then I went to use my hammer, and it didn't work.
Okay.
And then I got more sad.
You have allies within 5 feet of this thing. Rolling with advantage.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Yeah, go ahead. There we go.
Nice.
So I got a critical hit with it.
Yep.
So double the dice.
Double the physical weapon damage.
Okay. Which is I get 48.
Actually, you know what? Target the Spectre.
Oh, yeah.
Going to stack. The Radiant.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I don't
can't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah, I didn't hear a thing either.
Okay. I think I kill it.
Nice damage. And with it being a...
Should still do the thing.
Yeah, with it being a Spectre, it should be weak to radiant damage, so...
And it's a magical weapon.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, that is going to kill it.
Yeah, it's a magical weapon, and then it also does radiant damage. The first two...
Okay, but yeah, it's still considered a magical weapon. So, throw all of that right out the window. Drops to the ground in a pile of like tattered robes, basically.
Okay.
And the glow from it fades very rapidly.
I still have the hammer, and I reach down and pick up and like throw up the clothes to see if there's anything under them.
As soon as you lift up the robes and as soon as you pick up the robes to toss them, you hear a clattering on the floor.
See what clattered and toss the robes forward 5 feet.
Okay. What you find... Hold on just a second here. What was that? Is your... Okay.
I get another thing.
You got another thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I pick it up. I'm guessing it's the black magic.
Do I see any magic on
Yeah,
it?
I was just about to say, Quark, get over here, please.
I'm having trouble hearing everybody at the moment. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Could you guys hear me when I was talking?
Yes, I could hear you just fine.
For me,
Okay.
it was cutting out, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so, Adron, Leonis picked up the cloak of this specter, and he tossed it, like, behind you guys. As soon as he picked it up and tossed it, he heard a clattering on the floor. He looked to see where the clattering was at, and there was a magic wand that had dropped and fallen to the floor, and he was getting ready to hand it Quark.
Quark, check this out, please.
Identify it.
Okay, give me just a second, I can edit that for you.
Okay.
Should be identified now. You may have to close it and then reopen.
Okay. Oop. No, it's still not identified for me. It just says black magic wand with an...
There we go.
There we
Now
go.
it's identified for you.
Okay, and then I'll read this off. It's a wand of defense. Magical item, wand. The wand has 8 charges. It can cast protection from evil for 1 charge. It can also cast hex for 3 charges. And it recovers 1d4 plus 1 charges per long rest. And on the barrel of the wand, it says turn to page 394. Not sure what that means.
Turn to page 394.
Still not sure what that means.
It's a Harry Potter quote.
Got it.
You basically have you basically have a wand now of defense against the dark arts. It's Snape's wand.
So I'm holding this wand, and I already have the hammer, and I like the hammer. So to Quark, I go, Quark, I think this would be better on you.
Okay.
Thank you
very, very much. Give him a big hug.
No problem, and I hug right back. I give him a big hug right back. That's all that happens. I don't know what you guys do, but we hug him. We are in the middle of an embrace.
Okay, so I go and check on Striker.
Like real bros. Anyway, I'm just kind of watching this from my position in the doorway, and I'm kind of just like, okay, is it gone yet?
And I call over, and I say, yep.
Are you okay?
I'm losing a lot of the conversation, you guys.
And it is about 8:30, so we should start wrapping up anyway.
Okay. What did you say after all of the hugging?
Striker said, is it gone? Adron said, yes, it's gone.
And asked her if she was okay.
And that.
Sorry.
Quark, if you take a look at your inventory, you now have the wand of defense.
We can hear you.
Okay.
And again, everybody cut out for me.
Well, I don't think anybody was saying anything.
Yeah.
I was trying to hear Anne and disappeared after I heard, "Can you hear me?" Disappeared.
We might just need to call it a night.
And it is your turn to speak.
I think so. We're having so many technical difficulties.
So for everybody watching at home, we do apologize for this comedy of technical errors. But
we tried.
Boy, did we ever try. That was the last tribute for the night, though.
Yep. I loved what you did, though. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for those.
Yeah, I figured that you guys needed magical items, and that was as good a time as any to do it. I guess we're going to be getting some stuff after this entire dungeon crawl, but I like those better.
I would have totally taken the wand had I not already had the hammer. Oh well. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to be stopping the stream shortly.
So we're moving on.
We're calling.
No, we're going to call it for the night, Striker. Guys, I want to thank you very much for coming out to watch us tonight. If you enjoyed this, please tell your friends. We would love to have more viewers. Because I enjoy telling a good story, and my players are very, very good at helping me tell good stories. So, I understand that we're in a dungeon crawl right now, and it's not quite as story driven as what it be. But yeah, things are starting to progress really well. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, please tell your friends, and we hope to see you again next week.
Bye.
Thank you guys, and have a good evening.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and start the hosting for Critical Role.
Bye.
Bye.